on your chin. Oh, yeah. This is the Going Deep Show.
You know how you get those stupid ass emails where they put your name, your friend's name, or whatever, then you're on the spam list. So it's 11 pictures, Dave Tunney, and of course it just says pics here. Hope you, and I don't even click on it, but I screenshot it. I sent it to the group chat. I'm like, not going to be open those big black schlong pics, because. Hey, check this out, after drinking some Four Lokos. And it'd always be like some big black dick.
That was that high caffeinated freaking alcohol, wasn't it? The Four Loko?
I don't know if so much the caffeine that was in it, but it was like 14% alcohol. And it would
Jesus.
It was like a mind eraser malt liquor kind of deal,
Oh, man.
So
I haven't even kept up. Like, I've been watching some stuff.
I sent you some shit this week, but then I was like, then I started to overthink it, like a stupid ex-girlfriend.
I think I collected a bunch of stuff.
I'm like, he didn't respond to me. Did I do something?
I know.
Did something happen to him?
No,
I was checking it.
I was super busy.
No, use your man card.
I was just super busy at work this week.
I figured as much.
Trying to get my head straight. Trying to get shit in order. And
yeah, I worked, my boss worked with me yesterday up north, and getting him to be able to relate and understand the scope of all the damage that was done up in Petoskey, Gaylord, Alpena, all the trees that, over 32,000, just trees. And,
from that wind?
From the ice storm.
Oh, from the ice storm.
Yeah, the ice storm, and the way it, took out power lines and, just snapped.
Well, that, the thing that's really...
Poplars just right off.
What's funny about that is you forget that wasn't that long ago. the warmer weather's here. You forget about the cold. It's amazing how quickly we forget.
Yeah, no, well, and me driving up there to go to work, I see it. I could, it's like a hurricane kind of disaster-ish thing, but in Michigan with ice, So people are still, are... like you were saying about cutting down trees, they're still doing that, trying to, get their insurance agent to come out and look at whether it's damage to the roof, damage to their decking, damage to their siding. So the last thing they're thinking about doing is either staining their deck or painting the inside of their house. So.
All right. So what Trumpy bullshit has happened?
What do you mean, what?
That's what I'm saying. What dumbass...
Where to begin?
What dumbass shit is this fucktard up to this week?
Canada, the new...
Oh, yeah. I did see that press
The new prime minister came in, and we know now why, Trump just doesn't know the meaning of no means no.
Yeah, I know. Never say never.
Yeah. I don't care.
Never.
I know I'm just going to ignore what you just said and keep on saying never say never.
Never say never.
Yep.
At least to me. Okay.
So there's that. There's the whole thing with his newest one too. That's getting a little bit headway is him and Voight. I guess John Voight met and they decided to save the film industry.
Oh God!
They're going to tariff movies that are filmed over in other countries, and so they're hoping that would cause people to film here in the United States. But, they're saying hey, creative differences, no White Lotus, setting in Italy and different countries. So even, I guess, just like an automotive car, even if you do a little small part. But my big question is, how is this going to affect...
How is he going to fucking do it?
How's this going to affect the porn industry? Because that's really where it matters, the porn industry. Because
the German porn is the fucking weirdest.
Look at all the porn that's filmed in other countries. And granted, a lot of it's free on bangers or, Pornhub and everything else.
What's the one I've been looking at lately? Adult Time or something. It's like it's pretty. Is pretty it for older good. People? It's got like really good quality women. That's the key is get the good quality chicks in there. Well, that's exactly what I wanted to hear.
I mean, if you look at a lot of your independent films and that are done overseas because of budgets or whatever, but what happens if they come over here and they go straight to video and there is no money being made? How do you charge a tariff on something that if it's never sold? This whole tariff thing is so fucking stupid.
There's nothing that pisses me off more, too, than when it's something that doesn't... Who the fuck does this affect? The rich Hollywood actors and the directors and the producers and all this shit. Does it affect the average Joe human being if the fucking movie gets made here or not? No, we don't give a fuck. If anything, we want more movies made anywhere to distract us from the stupid fucking bullshit this guy's doing.
Right.
It's like, what? God damn it.
A lot of what's been said lately, this is his retribution towards everybody here in the United States that's been against him. So, of course... always the movie industry people are against what Trump's doing.
Oh, so he's trying to kiss their ass because of...
He's not trying to kiss their ass. He's going to make them pay. And so they'll kiss his ass.
No. But I think... Oh, wait a minute. So, but his goal with it all is that bring America here, bring everything
That's the guise of it all. That it's trying to be good for America, but really it's bad. And that's the same thing with this whole, twice over the weekend, he did this whole thing about, because the doll manufacturer, Mattel or that came out and said they're not bringing that industry back. And so this is the funniest thing, and I don't know if you've heard, where he says a beautiful 11-year-old girl, which is creepy as hell.
Beautiful 11-year-old girl doesn't need 30 dolls.
Yeah. Number one.
What a fucking retard.
Most 11-year-old girls aren't playing with fucking dolls anyway anymore.
Oh, my God.
They're already planning their,
Yeah, they have their wedding planned.
Or sports career or
Do you
Instagram
want some dolls?
photo.
Do you need some dolls?
What the hell?
Yeah.
Why can't I have more than 3 pencils?
What the hell?
Yeah, it's just been a never-ending shit show. All right.
I don't know. It's just back to the film thing, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing that intrigues me the most. Hi.
Hola.
Hi, hat trickery.
Oh, boy.
All kinds of sauces.
And your beautiful ensemble, I have a feeling
She made
she knitted that.
She did make it herself. How's it
I'm
going?
feeling some 70 vibes.
How are your crackling hips?
They're fine.
You didn't have a booty call and crack your hips again?
Not since the last one, no.
When you have them hold your legs up to a certain degree, and then it just...
No, I don't even do that. Literally, I hopped on them and got down and it popped. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not even doing a weird... I'm not even doing a friggin'... anything. It's just...
You weren't being acrobatic at all.
I was not. No.
That was one of my favorite things about when Red got... After the pregnancy, when she was laid up a little bit... The way that the doctor referenced banging, he was like, "Nope, don't be hanging from the chandeliers, if you know what I mean." That's how he described it. And I'm like, that's such a great way to fucking say it, No hanging from the chandeliers. All right, say something so we can hear you.
Hello?
Can you hear yourself? Are you loud enough? Are you too loud?
I don't know. I can't hear. Well, there we go.
You can hear yourself all right?
Yeah.
I can turn up a little touch. There we go. So we were just talking about porn.
Speaking of, I just checked out a book from the library that was on hold on the way here that's supposed to be spicy.
We were talking about how when Donald Trump tariffs all the movies, how's it going to affect the porno movies? And I said, well, that's weird. I just started watching some crazy overseas porn. Have you ever watched, you looked up
No.
German porn? You ever watched German fucking porn?
The only distinct foreign film that that I recall is that Smurf one that I've talked about several times.
Smurf one.
I know I had to have brought it up.
I don't know if you did.
How have I never brought up the Smurf one? Oh my God. Oh, okay. So it has been so long, I don't even know how we came across it, but it was my... God, I don't even know. Was it the one actually drove the semi? No, it was with a friend of mine. The one friend of mine, and I'm sure she's got a name on the show. She's come to some of your Halloween parties.
It's not Big Boobs Brandy.
No, we went to high school together. She lived in Phoenix with me too for a bit. And anyway, it doesn't matter. She was Velma the one year at your Halloween party.
I vaguely remember, yeah.
I think she was the same year that Dimples was Velma.
Yes.
I think it might have been the same year.
Double Velmas. Can you imagine getting double BJ from double Velma? That'd be hot.
All the threesome.
For the sake of the story, we'll call her Velma. But so she was living with me. I don't know how we stumbled across this, but it was live action. And like there was blue body paint, right? So there was a Smurf, there was Papa Smurf, so 2 men, and then Smurfette, obviously.
Of course.
Smurfette gangbang would be perfect.
So Papa Smurf and the regular Smurf like kept tag teaming Smurfette. But it was in like Brazilian or like Portuguese or something. Like it wasn't Spanish, but it was close to Spanish. So
if I look up Smurf porn, my Google algorithm's going to be going off the chain.
I might have seen that on
so long. It was so long. I think it was like on RedTube or something back in the day. I mean, this was when I lived in Phoenix. So this was before my children were born.
Oh, wow.
That's how long ago this was. So, I mean, 16, 17 years. But anyways, it was hilarious because as the Smurfs kept banging Smurfette, they kept like the body paint was rubbing off. So there was, because it was on their dicks and balls and everything. Every crevice was blue. So like she's starting to turn pink, right? And then they're kind of turning pink, but it's still kind of blue. And then what do you think happens? It's Smurf. Fucking Gargamel comes and chases Papa Smurf and the other Smurf away, and they just leave poor Smurfette there. To the whim of Gargamel, then he starts fucking her.
Gargamel starts hammering her.
Yeah, which is even funnier because then the blue paint starts transferring onto him.
Oh my God!
Like I do not have there's certain things in my brain that I can picture perfectly, right? I don't tend to have a picture memory, but that is one of them. I can picture her laying on a blanket in the middle of a field. I can picture these dudes, and then like Gargamel coming and whatever. And
I found one. It's got like a cartoon.
No, it's not a cartoon. It is live.
I love this
action.
ad over here. This ad over here is just this girl just getting covered in cum.
She's got the Spirit Halloween nursing
outfit.
It is Nurses Week, so
yes, it is. It is Nurses Week.
Yeah.
The weirdest porn is that's got to be up there. It's a strange one, right?
Yeah, that cover. I think that checks multiple boxes.
I watched the Star Wars one once. That was pretty good. I also watched a Howard Stern porn once, where they did a whole reenactment of the Howard Stern show, and then that was a weird one. But this German stuff that I've stumbled upon lately, I have this weird getting caught fetish in my head. I like to be in situations where I could potentially get caught doing something.
Okay.
So there's that. And then I also have this strange vision in my head from when I was really young about being in the back of a van with multiple women, and they keep just feeding me fucking Viagra and just keep riding me. And then like more women show up to the van and be like, hey, my turn, I'm next. It's like, what I mean? It's like I have this weird fantasy about being in a van with a bunch of women just pretty much taking advantage of me the whole time. I don't know where that stems from. It's weird. It's a weird one.
Interesting.
Like a reverse gangbang on me.
Supposed to be watermelon.
You know what I'm saying?
Really
Tell everybody what you're talking about, man. Tell everybody what you're talking about.
Is it very watermelon?
No, it's Smurfy's mash, but it's supposed to be watermelon flavor, but it's very subtle.
All right.
No, it's there.
Okay.
Dude, I got to edit now, man. See, we got to stay on topic here. This is a pregame.
Well, I got to figure out a way to get it over to you.
No, I got like three drinks lined up already.
All right, sweet. Your 3 drinks, Steve.
What
are you drinking?
Water. I took an edible before I got here.
She always does that.
It conveniently kicked in as I'm mid-traffic. I was like, oh, shit. Usually I time it so it's like right when I get here it kicks in.
Oh, the traffic.
But the traffic threw me off. I was like, halfway up. I'm like,
I can't stand trying to get in and out of this town anymore.
Yesterday was a bitch and a half. Just because there was an accident on the one bridge, which backed everything up even more.
Ugh.
And, and so.
I want to talk OnlyFans and stuff quick because I followed that Ari Kitsia girl on all her accounts mainly. She's this new up-and-comer. She's called now a mattress actress. That's what they're calling them now. Porn stars, essentially, or they're called mattress actresses. What do you think of that?
Interesting.
I mean, it makes me think that they're going to be doing acrobatics on there. There might be a swing.
It could be.
I mean, it's,
the thing is, she's one of those girls that you look at her and she's so fucking hot. You're like, how the hell does someone that good looking decide I'm just going to be a porn star? It's
money. Have you
Yeah.
seen this economy? I mean, why not? If you got the body for it.
She does, man. You remember, I mentioned her on the show before.
And a lot of these porn stars will do it maybe half dozen films, and they bank and get out. I mean, they're not doing it for years anymore.
Well, the OnlyFans thing is where it's at because you could just trickle out content on there. And but what's the equivalent for guys to do that? We don't have that. We just don't.
Well, we do, but you're going to have other dudes looking at you.
Ah, poo.
So,
I mean, but really,
there'll be some chicks
I mean, but
probably.
really, like if you don't have to interact with them, who the fuck cares? As long as they're paying you.
And so, can a male star share that same act that they're doing with a female on their, double dip, on OnlyFans? So you get your female actress, she's got her site, he's got his.
With the amount of money that's going through that website, how much are they making? Because those people posting stuff are making millions and millions and millions of dollars monthly. That site has to make an asinine amount of cash. It's got to be ridiculous.
Yeah, even if they take a small percentage, they're just based on the amount of content alone. We could be millionaires right now.
I know we could. We could still do it. Just let me take pictures of your twat up close. And listen, I got
Yeah, but if you'd have invented it back in the day, though.
Got a high speed. If I invented the twat, I'd be rich. We've been trying to replicate that shit for years. Pocket pussies and fucking fleshlights and all sorts of fucking
buying all that underwear
Right?
and stuff like that, spraying it and mailing it out.
So I think I mentioned to you about an app called Mix. It's kind of an offshoot of what used to be Stumble Upon. You guys remember Stumble Upon? I think I talked about this before.
I'm not familiar with
Stumble Upon was this website. You created an account and it had one single button and you hit it and it randomly just grabbed something off the internet and showcased it. And it was kind of like, okay, but you get the key to it was like Pandora, but for pretty much everything. Oh, cool. It's a graphic about this, or it's a photography of this. This Mix, they reinvented it now so that you choose what subjects you want. Then you hit the buttons and then it pulls in stuff in. But to me, it's like I've never gone to a website where there's more hot chicks just flowing through. It reminds me of the old Tumblr.
Okay.
Which, by the way, I sent you those pictures, didn't I? Mm-hmm. The old Tumblr it's on the Internet Archive.
Okay.
I was like, it was like instant nostalgia when you saw the page. I was like, oh my gosh, it was so awesome to go and look at that. Well, I have Tumblr on my phone, and it's a great source for some skin too. But that Mix is really good, because you'll find photos. Back in the day when you were first on the internet, you would save photos. I have like floppy disks full of like hot chicks on floppy disks. You know what I mean?
A carton of Playboys and Penthouse and shit in the basement.
But I think we've become so numb to things that we don't save anything anymore. We take a ton of pictures. We barely go back and look at them unless it's like we search them real quick and we pull up stuff. Oh, when was the last time I was here? And you just go and look at your map on, boom, and there's all the pictures from that place all the time. But I just saw an article about cassette tapes actually making a comeback. Did you see this?
Yeah, they are actually. I was in a record store in Cadillac, and not only did they have cassettes, they had 8-tracks, vinyl, laser discs. All that stuff has a market out there for people that want the content, old school, and everything with it. So,
well, I think it could be something that kids actually get interested in. I think a little bit like, what is this? How does this work? Mm-hmm. I had to do this, and like your kids don't have any idea on what, like, how do they have an idea how a cassette tape works? Or any
Probably
of
not. No, probably not.
No. Do you even have a cassette player?
I was gonna say, like, I don't think they've ever lived in a house that has a cassette player.
Yeah, I have a cassette player at the house.
Do you remember the viewfinders where you put in the little round deal? It had all the little photos.
I did. I had some of those I found some of those like at a rummage sale for my kids.
Yeah.
Even because I'm like, oh, those were the best.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's.
I wonder if
I still have slides.
Well, I think didn't like disposable cameras try to make a comeback too? Like,
Yes.
And they were like expensive as hell and even more expensive to develop things.
there's a digital version of one of those. It costs $65. I think you can fit 1,000 photos in it, and it's a rechargeable battery built right in, but it doesn't have any screen on the back. Because what I've noticed is going out to the bars or going out to restaurants, the distractions on the with the phone in people's hands is kind of rude almost, and we've been trying not to do it. So there's two things that I'm in the process of figuring out. One is I love to shoot photos. So if I leave my phone in the car, how am I going to take pictures? Well, these cameras that are out now, there's no screen to fill with stuff.
I mean, I remember
it's an old
going to the
viewfinder and you
club
click it.
and having to, if we wanted pictures, like you'd have to take a separate camera or like, you know, I went on a cruise years and years ago and same thing, you had a camera and it wasn't your phone because they didn't have good enough quality cameras at the time.
And there's a lot of people that are still using, you know, the DSLR and Nikon and Olympus. There's a big market for that. It's all digital. It's not 35 millimeter or anything like that. But there is a need for it. They did try to do the Polaroid with the little pop up of the, you know, instant.
Yeah, the instant one. It's cool to do that, but you don't print out stuff as much. I mean, how many photos of your kids and stuff? You probably have some printed out on your walls and things like that.
I mean, not recent. When they were little, I would go through phases of like sending a bunch out to a printer, you know, because I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to want these. And that lasted till they were like, you know, preschool maybe. You know what I mean? Then I'm like, this is stupid. What am I going to do with all these photos? Because I have a bunch of, like, I have like totes of photos in my basement that were from when I was a kid. Some were from like, I was going through all those photos. There's pictures from my mom's bachelorette party in there. Because I acquired all these when she moved to Arizona. She's like, here's all the, because she'd taken all the family pictures when she and my dad divorced, and then she gave them to me when she moved. But they had some of her old ones. I mean, it's crazy the photos that are there. Tons of me from high school.
This is gonna be a little nostalgia episode because I'm curious how you guys feel about when you find something, and then you open it up and you got to get sucked into it, like a box that you haven't gone, or a closet you haven't opened up and you haven't gone into in a while. I was working with the Hell's Half Mile founder just last night, and he said he opened up a box that had the thank you cards from his high school graduation in it. And I was like, are you kidding me? That's a little much.
Back from 1986.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah. Well.
But I find myself avoiding going into certain closets in certain areas of the house because I just don't want to get sucked down memory lane. Do you ever find this happening to you, or do you just, I don't want to?
I mean, there's certain things that I'm sentimental about, and I have, but like Velma, previously mentioned, she was over last weekend, and we were talking with my daughter, and I was trying to find a photo of me from when we lived in Arizona, this particular one. And so I was like,
the one where your boobs are hanging out when you're on the motorcycle?
No, but my boobs were hanging out, but not the motorcycle one. I did find that motorcycle one though, because it was in like one of those, but it was like the shirt that I found like for like a bucket, like Goodwill, that was like a straight zipper, and my tits were all. It's a good one. I'll show it to you.
Show it to me. You're gonna have to show it.
But anyways, I was looking for this particular picture, and it was so far back that there were still Facebook albums, right? Like, remember how that's how we uploaded photos? Is because it was pre just uploading stuff right away. And it was like, okay, like I had to get my digital camera and I had to put it on my computer, and then you'd put a whole album of, you know, certain nights or whatever.
Yeah.
So I had like several from when I lived in Arizona. And so, but I got caught. I got sucked into, like, I did finally find that picture, but then I got sucked into going through all these old albums.
I know. It sucks.
See like what, and it was, you know, my daughter was there, so she loved it. So I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this. And there were some of me and Velma, and she's like, oh, you guys were so, like, we were so young. I mean, it was almost 20 years ago. So it was just.
I think I've never wanted more of those frames that are the screens so the pictures can cycle through it. I always thought, whatever, that's novelty. Now I'm like, oh yeah, I would love to have a bunch of those just cycling through photos all the time.
Oh, especially as many
and
as you
your TV
take.
can do a lot of that too, where it just uploads and you've got your photos, which
the fire stick and stuff.
Yeah, sometimes you got to change that when you've got pictures of ex-girlfriends.
Dude, so my son has his fire stick set to do the memories, and my freaking photos sync to it, and I'm like, I've gone through, but I gotta be careful. Like, I haven't taken any like bad ones lately, but I'm like, I've got to be mindful of that because
no lizard in the snatch pics.
Yeah, exactly. That's the last thing I need my son to be like, what? Like,
What is this, mom's pussy? Oh my god. I came out of that thing.
And there ain't no going back in.
Well, here's the other doozy on that one. When Red and I split, I had a fire stick that she was thinking to, and her new boyfriend's pictures started showing up on my TV. It's like, I said, hey, Red, your pictures are showing up. Be careful. Technology, you gotta love it. I found your kindred spirit. This is going to be you, Hat Trick. 103-year-old woman has butler serve her on her birthday in the buff. This will be you. You'll be 103. You'll be 103.
Good
I think
for her.
Let's see here. This is a quick. I want to just hear the first part about this. If I have to edit this, I might have to. Let's see what we got.
Here, and we are celebrating Joan's 103rd birthday.
103 years fucking old. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
She's at a nursing home, and there's just a bunch of old fuckers just in wheelchairs, okay? And I can't tell if they're man or woman, okay? This is what we're looking at here. What is it about when you get old to a certain age, all the women get the shortcut hair and everything? I don't get that. Why do we? Is it an ease thing? I
think it's probably just easier to take care of. Yeah, I really do think it's just
I don't like.
You get
that.
older, it's harder to take care of.
I don't want that, man. I want long, beautiful, luscious hair still.
And it probably because it starts thinning out too.
Yeah.
So
you want to be able to still grab a hold and pull something from behind, right?
Right. They don't want to look like the crypt keeper, so they just opt to keep it short.
So what's funny about this whole thing? Okay, they get this stripper, right? But he looks like he's Mr. Clean's age. He looks like he's like 55 years old. He's probably like, this could be you. This could be you with your hair colored, and this is the guy that. 100. I guess when you're 103,
I was gonna say, she's still 50 years older than him.
Half your fucking age. You got a guy coming in here half your age, you fucking creep.
I mean, she's like 48 years. Yeah, that'd be like a 1-year-old now to you.
That's weird.
Like, I didn't mean to, like, that's not the image that I meant to, but like the age gap is that big. So like, in 50 years.
I mean, I'm sure she probably went down on the dude.
What is your take?
Give her a gummy.
Did we talk about the Bill Belichick shit from last week? I don't know if we did.
So people are feeling sorry for him. It kind of came out that she didn't want to talk about the new or
how can you feel sorry for a guy banging a 24-year-old who's he's in 70? He's like 70 years old.
Yeah, it's not that old.
He reminds me of Silverback. Like Silverback could do that, you know. He does. He even has kind of that curmudgeon-y kind of thing going on.
Sweatshirt cut off.
Yeah, exactly. I think so. What's your take on that? The age difference thing. Is this woman just money grubbing? She's grabbing at it. I mean, come on. Is she looking for that sweet Belichick ass? I mean, no, she's not.
Look at the man.
Right?
Ew.
He's about the most grumpy human being I've ever seen.
And he's not even a good-looking one. Like, he's just like a potato. Like, he's not like a Harrison Ford or like a Jeff Goldblum in 10 years. Like, he's not.
You with your Goldblum. You love that Goldblum.
He could easily play Fred Flintstone for Halloween.
Belichick?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, the thing is, this girl, according to what I've heard, she and he met on an airplane or something, and they just struck up a conversation. But the fact that they couldn't even talk about it in that interview, I was like,
well, and okay, so have you seen pictures? Like, she's not like unattractive, but she's not that attractive.
She's not super hot.
And she's what, like 24? She looks older than that. Like,
yeah. She's been, I mean, her body's fucking.
But still, like, she's got some miles on her.
You're cuter than her.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're much more adorable than that.
But, yeah, I don't know.
And we know you're not a freaking gold digger. Or are you?
I don't know. The older I get, the more that marrying for money would be a way better deal than marrying for love, I feel.
Well, yeah, because we all know love is fleeting. It is. I think it is.
So speaking of age, when is the big milestone? This
shit. By the time these ones come out, it's only a few weeks away.
Yeah,
24th. What we're planning now, we're gonna have a little bonfire at the house, but I'm planning more of a bigger thing around Father's Day at the house because I had a fucking tree come down in my yard like yesterday. I dropped all my party money on getting this tree knocked down, so it's like fucking A. So yeah, we're still figuring it all out, but I don't know. I'm just tired. I'm fucking tired. Is that what happens when you cross over 50? You're just fucking tired all the time.
Sometimes. And then you work out, and then you get a boost of energy, and you stay up till 1 in the morning.
Patrick, are you working?
Get up at 5.
Are you stretching them hips out over there? Getting it all worked out?
I actually have been doing more hip stretches.
Have you?
Last night I was like, I was crocheting, and then I'm like, they were stiffening up for me sitting crocheting, so I went down to like do some stretches, and I did this like frog pose, and both my hips cracked. So bad.
Snap, crack.
My one cat came running over. I'm like, it's fine. I can get up. I'm like, I appreciate you checking on me.
The cat just rubbed against you. Really wasn't much help.
Yeah.
For anything else?
Pretty much.
So no more booty calls since last time?
No, it's been a few weeks. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But I've been busy with kids' sports and stuff, so I've just...
Track
and lacrosse.
Did you see Delta? Lacrosse? Women's lacrosse, I guess, was #1 the state or some kind of...
I did not. No.
It was shared on Facebook, so...
Have you caught your boy there with any, like, porn or anything on his phone? Or
Not,
obviously,
not since he was like in middle school. I mean, I know he watches it. Like, I know he goes and because he lives in like the whole basement. So he's got his bedroom down there. He's got a bathroom down there. Like, if he's
you haven't
in
caught
the
him
bathroom,
fapping away.
No, I just don't go in the basement when he's in the bathroom. Like, even my daughter knows. Like, I'm not gonna go knock on it. Like, you just never know. Like,
it's true.
Was there a window down there that he could sneak out or sneak somebody in?
I mean, the back door goes straight down into the basement, but I don't think. I mean, like, my room's not right by it, but I don't think he could. I think the doors are too loud.
I used to sneak out.
Plus,
of my
I have
house.
a ring, so.
Oh.
I used to sneak out of my house back in the day and ride my bike over to my girlfriend's houses. I remember doing that. But I don't know. I think, now looking back, quite honestly, how often did you have sex at your parents' house when you were kids? I mean, you wonder, have you ever left them by themselves? I mean, do they ever have any time where they could actually get away with it? Does he have a girlfriend? Like, what's
he is completely terrified of girls.
He's terrified of them.
Like, he finally, like, he's had his crush on a one, like, he finally, like, asked her for her phone number. But that's, like...
Is he, like, like a typical guy where I don't want to... Guys don't want to ever get hurt. So I think those initial times when you're trying to get with somebody, you never really give everything. You know what I mean? Because it's too much to lose.
He is an awkward, nerdy kid, like, in general. Like, I know he plays like football and lacrosse and stuff like that, but he definitely, he's gotten better in high school, but even, like, his sister was like, yeah, he's one of the weird kids. I was like, yeah, I mean.
Okay, so what about her now? Does she have boys hitting
She had a boyfriend, her first boyfriend before Christmas. And that lasted all of a month and a half.
Oh, yeah, you said he got weird. I remember
Yeah, he got all weird and jealous and stuff. And, like, she had her first kiss, and she's like, it was fine. And then, like, after Christmas, like, they were, like, he was trying to make out with her. And she's like, Mom, it was awful. She's like, I did not like that. Like, and just thinking that it was just, I'm like, well, he's a, 15, 16-year-old boy. Well, then she finally realized it was because she didn't like him anymore. I'm like, yeah, I mean, she was going to break up with him before Christmas, and she didn't. So I'm like, well, that makes a big difference.
When you like somebody,
and I told her, I'm like, that
want
makes
to
a big,
suck their
and I
face
kind of had a feeling, but I'm like, also seeing this, like, kid. But so she's talked to a few different guys, but she doesn't, I don't know, she doesn't really care, I like how she gets more, like, completely annoyed with boys. She's like, whatever. She's like, he's an idiot. It doesn't give him the time, so.
My kid has been with her boyfriend for like 3 years. They're like one unit right now. It's like, okay, but I'm afraid for them because how high school relationships are. How often do they last, or without some crazy tragic thing happening? Going off to college, meeting a bunch of new people. It's like I just foresee nothing good coming from that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, my kid's still dealing with the heartbreak of his girlfriend that they broke up, and sees her in class, and she's already talking to somebody else. And
It almost, I think the way that we've done this podcast over the course of the years, it's kind of, we've almost, all of our personal experiences now, we kind of like look at our kids now, and you've done this recently with your boy getting into some trouble, getting into fights and things, and you kind of put yourself back there.
Pantsing somebody in school.
And,
You talked about that last time we were in together, yeah.
So it's kind of almost come full circle where it's, okay, all the dumb shit we were doing back in the day, we were talking about it, now we're wondering if our kids are doing that shit. And to me, when we were growing up, we didn't have the internet. Mm-hmm. They got the internet. They're up to way more fucked up shit than we could ever imagine.
Well, he has the book that I read when I was 14 years old, Everything I Wanted to Know About Sex But Afraid to Ask. So he's got that for a reference tool. Some of the dialogue is, the verbiage is old, clinical, but it really kind of hits the nail on the head, so to speak, to know what's going on.
Patrick, when's the time you got in the butt?
A while years.
Do you prefer it or not? I remember we asked this before.
I don't mind it.
You used to not, and then you kind of grew to like it.
Yeah, but it helps when the guy's got a smaller dick. Like, it's much more enjoyable.
Do you ever crave it? Like, I really need to get pounded in the ass right now.
No. No. But like I can, but there's been times like with my ex when we would do it and stuff like that. Like I would come so fucking hard if we were like in the right position.
So this is a question I had for you. You said you were DP'd, but you were using a dildo, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so he was in your ass or dildo was in your ass? You were using dildo on your vag, and he was doing it from the butt, right?
No.
So you were.
No. I mean, I'm trying to think of it. Like, no, he usually would. Like the one time we did it, it was like DV. Like it was like his dick and a vibrator. In my
no
pussy.
shit, really. So you went double pin in the vag.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a cock ring with the vibrator on the top on him.
No, but that's how when I would be on top of him, but he'd be in my butt, and then I'd get my vibrator. That was magic.
See, here's the thing, and I'm going to bring something up that is very sensitive, but I had an ex-girlfriend a couple of years ago, and she got pissed off at me because I talked about how she was using her vibrator while we were fucking around. And that's how I described it, and she got all pissy about it. I didn't say name names. I didn't say who it was, all this shit. To this day, like a month or so ago, I went to Mully's, and she was still fucking had a goddamn sliver in her fucking clit about it. Yeah.
But you got to have more than one vibrator, though, because usually...
I like those little tongue ones.
I've got like this little purple one I bought off of Amazon that's got a little head on it. It's like a little mini wand. Mm-hmm. So that uses to hit the G spot more so. And then the other is like one of the rabbits, pink and then just kind of moved over to the side.
I think I've just been craving it, putting it in somebody's ass.
I was wondering
your birthday's coming up, so that's one of the things.
That would be a very good 50th.
Yeah, I don't know if Erasier's down for that. I don't think she's down for fucking butt sex. I'm have to go find somebody who likes butt sex.
You're doing it from behind. You just slowly get that thumb slipped in there and test the waters.
It's like, imagine going without pizza for like a year or two. You're like, I really crave some fucking pizza. Don't you think? Yep. I think that would be the case, man.
Take a shower together beforehand.
Make sure she's all fucking cleaned out. You do some old douche. Some anal fucking, what do they call that? Fucking.
You just want to make sure that, there's no surprises.
You don't want to pull a little chocolate out on your knob? Little knobber?
I think it's happened to everybody just about at some point.
I'm going to piss out your poo
What's
hole.
that smell all of a sudden? Like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
If you're a human being who's sexually active, there's a chance that you fucking have to have that some shit going on. Literally.
Gotta have a hand towel there.
I love how I can go from talking about our kids and their extracurriculars to, hey, ever taken the ass? When's the last time I took the ass? It's called
the fireman has tried a couple of different times, to nudge him.
His dick's too big.
I know. That's what I tell him. Like, your dick is way too fucking big. Like, that's not going to happen. Like, sorry about your luck.
But you've seen these
not the
gaping
tip.
assholes before. Come on, you could be a
His
gaping.
dick is as thick as my wrist.
Right, you can
It's
do
not
that.
going in my ass.
You've had turds that big. Come on. You have shit that much. I think you could handle it.
Yeah, but it's a lot different coming out than going in.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's got to have a lot of lube and a little bit of patience.
I think we have some audio of Hat Trick last time it happened.
I don't know what I thought you were going to play, but it wasn't that.
That's more than biting the pillow.
That mic's really hooked up good in your room there. Oh my God, I love this shit. So what's new with you girls and boys over there? How you doing? Are you managing your the world we live in now, where everything's more expensive, and we have to worry about whether or not Canada likes us still? Did you see that? That stupid press conference was ridiculous. It was like
the deadpan look into the camera that the prime minister gave,
He's like this, sitting on an angle, kind of like
giving the Jim Halpert
is he ever going to shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
And
he is what so many of us feel constantly.
yes, and I can't even. I would feel so stupid if I said even a fraction of the shit that this fucking Cheeto face says. I just can't. I can't comprehend that he doesn't have any self-awareness that he needs to shut the fuck up until he knows exactly what he should be fucking saying. He's just runs his mouth. We're gonna open Alcatraz because I watched the movie. It's like fuck. What the fuck is going on?
yeah, it costs the taxpayers more money.
It's like that place makes millions as a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, but it doesn't. House fucking American citizens.
Everybody's giving him shit about deporting. People to El Salvador. So in his mind, he's probably like, well, fine, I'll just deport him to this prison instead. I bet you that's exactly it. Well, fine. If you won't let me do it there, fine, I'll put it on our soil so you can't give me shit about it.
My favorite part is all the Fox people saying, like, we need maximum security place. This country has more maximum security fucking prisons than any place in the fucking world. Them thinking like, yeah, Alcatraz, we need some of that. We don't got any of that shit. Are you out of your fucking mind? Do you know how many goddamn prisons there are?
That news station is their heads on a swivel of how in the fuck are we going to spin this? I mean, to make it sound like he's not an asshole. Like, do you need to uphold the Constitution? I don't know. Jeez,
they cut
100 days ago. You just said
you had your hand on.
No, he didn't have his hand on the Bible.
Was it a Trump Bible though? Was it a Trump
his
Bible?
hand was not on the Bible, and that was made a bunch of
Well, and how many times has he fucking been in a speech and talked about how they rigged the election?
Yeah,
he's said it. He's fucking admitted it, which makes there's no way he won every single fucking swing state, and I will stand by that. They should have at least made it a little bit more believable and let a couple go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but there's no fucking way, especially based on how the other elections went.
Anonymous said that they hacked into some stuff and
So
have
where
seen
is it?
some
But that's what I'm
evidence
saying.
of that.
And nobody's like the Democrats are just as fucking dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're not doing shit.
Nobody's
They're
doing
not
shit.
Nobody's
doing shit. And the thing is, if Biden or even previous Obama did even a fraction of the shit these guys doing, they would be raising unholy hell. It's insane. I can't believe this is what's going on, because I spent a good portion of the last 4 years not getting involved,
It's
you
hard
get
not
sucked
to.
back into it, because he's gonna fuck some shit up that's gonna hit us hard. And I'm a poor motherfucker. I got all I got is this podcast, and it's what's gonna happen when I can't podcast because Donald Trump says I can't podcast because he's gonna take my license away, like CBS or whatever the fuck he's
PBS,
NPR, all these fucking news organizations. It's like, oh God, it's so fucking awful.
And then they lost the flight records of where the justice said they needed to turn the plane back around on that first.
But then hackers hacked into it. Did you see that?
Yep.
Well, did you see it's going on in Newark with the planes? They lost control. They
hit their tails.
You couldn't connect. They couldn't communicate with the planes for like almost 2 minutes. Mm-hmm. It's like, can you imagine being in those fucking planes? Be like, We've been circling the fucking runway here for a little while. What's going on?
So did you watch Duffy when he was on the Road Rules, the guy that's now in charge?
I didn't realize that was him.
Transportation?
Did you realize that was him? I didn't know that.
It's not surprising. What's a fucking clown show
and
they have.
it's such a fucking...
I love Canadians. Wayne Gretzky's my favorite of all of them.
He couldn't say Pamela Anderson.
Pamela and her titties. She's a quick second.
Couldn't say Mike Meyer.
I don't know. I'm going to say something to you guys right now, and this is going to send us off into one of the greatest conversations ever, and this is related to this, okay? And this is something we need to start. This could be something that could give birth right here in this room, and I think we can all be on board with it, okay? I think I may have mentioned this in the past off the mics, but I'm going to say it on the mic, and this is like the spark that we're gonna troll the fuck out of this shit, okay? Right now, we are fucking just in mayhem mode being Americans, right? I want to start a petition. The Great Lakes, Michigan starting it first, becomes part of Canada. 10 million new Canadians instantly. The biggest freshwater fucking supply on the planet is now Canadian. Fuck that shit. There's no 51st state. You guys got 49 now because Michigan just becomes fucking part of Canada.
And California to Texas will go to Mexico.
Why not, right?
Mexico doesn't want Texas.
It seems just as reasonable.
They'll take the whole West Coast. Can't get freaking California, Oregon, and Washington.
Seems just as reasonable to me as
North
this
Mexico.
fucking retard. What do you think of that? What do you think?
And then Canadians don't even have to cross into the U.S. to go to Mexico. They just get the whole West Coast.
Well, you wouldn't need the real ID, driver's license then, because you'd already be in that country.
You can't get rid of Canada or California, though. They're like the fourth biggest economy on the planet.
Exactly. Then let the rest of them fucking tank, man.
Yeah.
We're going to Canada. Who cares?
Exactly. I think let's make Michigan Canada again.
I see a T-shirt in the process.
I think that would be hilarious to troll the fucking shit. You know how stupid and simple-minded this retard is. Mm-hmm. We could start some type of fake petition or drum up some fucking news and post it onto Twitter and just troll the fuck out of this guy.
Skinwell needs to throw this out there.
I agree.
There was somebody had started when he'd started the 51st state stuff. Some troll, and I'm pretty sure they were Canadians, started one like of which state should go, and people could vote like their states. And I'd seen it, Michigan had the most votes, but they're like, please take us, like let's go.
Oh yeah, I mean, come on, Canada would have the like I said, all the fresh water, the biggest lakes, the greatest. I mean, us. There's only 10 million Michiganders. It's not like there's a ton of Michiganders, right? Oh, she's looking for her phone.
Oh, boy.
I was trying to find that.
She's like, "Where's my phone?"
But then I'm like,
It was. You don't just store it in your cleavage, right in your boobies.
So don't forget, Quebec always wanted to be its own country. So they'll just say, "Fuck it, we're gonna." If it ever became the 51st state, they'd be like, "Fuck you guys."
There's so many ways that we could troll the shit out of this too, where we could stick it in his face about like, English is the only language from America. It's like, well, we want to start learning French here in Michigan, so we're going to go and hang out with Canada for a while and become a lingual.
We already got Sault Ste. Marie.
Right. I think this is an idea that his time has come. What do you think of this? Huh?
I'm kind of liking it, actually.
I never thought I would have more, I'm not saying pride for another country like this, but when you see Canadians being... what do they say? Elbows up, elbows out. I love that. I love that whole situation.
Awesome. According to a Ledger poll, 20% of Americans say they want their state to join Canada.
Nice.
Yeah, fuck come on, the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan. Mm-hmm. Let's just take everything from Seattle. Let's take everything from Washington State. Washington State, straight across Michigan. Oh yeah, let's just redraw that map. Because I mean, what was this bullshit that we're gonna call the Persian Gulf now, the Arabian Gulf? What he's gonna call?
Oh, he's gonna rename Veterans Day now too, so it's not even Veterans Day anymore. So we're not celebrating veterans. Yes, the party for the veterans, air quotes, because is getting rid of Veterans Day.
But the thing that pisses me off,
Day bringing it back, which it never went away.
The thing that pisses me off the most about all of this is He's going to do this stupid military parade. It's going to cost $100 million.
More than that. Actually, they were talking about because he wants tanks, and the tanks will probably ruin the roads.
Yeah.
In D.C. I thought he was going to cut spending on the first day and lower prices on everything.
Oh my God!
No, I'm sorry. Right? No, he's an idiot. And here's the thing. Michigan is going to become part of Canada. Ready? That's it. End of the TikTok.
I think we need to have a Going Deep t-shirt with the little devil on the front and a no fucks on the back.
I need to do new shirts for sure. But this whole thing, man, I don't like getting sucked into this crap. People don't listen to us to hear us talk about politics.
No,
but this guy
want to hear about getting it in the ass.
This guy, yeah, exactly.
I mean, it is relevant.
We're getting it in the ass.
Exactly. I mean,
yeah, it's so true.
No shit.
Oh God. Can you imagine being married to him?
No. I would murder. I'd find a way to fucking murder him in my sleep.
I mean,
I'm at this point, I'm pulling for Melania to just help all of us out. There's no way she can enjoy being married to him.
Between this week, just with the Pope not even
trapped.
being cold.
There's no way she's not trapped into that.
Oh yeah, for sure. She has to sit there every night and go like, "Is this all fucking worth it?" And of course I am. I got the $4 billion from Jeff Bezos for my book.
Well, I'm sure she doesn't mind the fact that he hits on other women or tries to find it elsewhere. It's less that she needs to do.
No shit.
You always
she
wonder.
got the one kid out of it that she wants, which strikingly he doesn't look like he's Trump's kid.
There's some angles that he really does.
But he's super tall.
But I think it's just the way, like the dopey look he gets on his face and the way his hair is. If he changed his hair, it'd be better. But he does the same bullshit that the brothers do and just kind of slick it back, and they look like fucking slime balls.
At night, when we all go to bed, we all have that moment of just peace, and we're going to go to sleep. And you think to yourself, okay, what are the celebrities and the people that think they're important, the Trumps of the world, what are they doing? What are they doing right now? You know? Because I love to have sex and get blown and fucking do all sorts of crazy shit and watch some fucking Mobland and just go crazy on doing all sorts of shit. You wonder, like, does he have an evening routine, or is it just, I gotta get on X and Truth Social and fucking post dumb shit? Me and my Pope outfit and like
Jedi.
I love,
Sith.
by the way,
the Sith Lord
that it was a red goddamn lightsaber. Because I'm like, okay, either you knew, somebody in your circle knew,
somebody on this staff had to know,
and they're like, well, obviously, we're gonna be red, but or you're just that fucking dumb, which it could. It's like a 50-50.
You don't know.
It could be either one.
Don't know. Yeah.
Well, the body picture they used was like from Street Fighter.
It was so ridiculous.
Like Rao or whatever his
Here's
name
the thing.
is. It's sleeveless from,
How are we at this point where we have completely accepted the fact that this dumbass does that shit on his official fucking accounts? Don't you have better shit to do than fucking post dumb shit?
It wasn't even on his. It was on the White House page, which is even worse.
And he's like, I don't know how I wound up getting there. And
the thing is, like, I don't believe that he was the one that put the AI in, but I do believe he was like, I don't like that blue lightsaber. Why doesn't it make it red? Red's more powerful.
Because that's his color.
You need
Republican color. And, the Pope thing, that was the other. He's like, he's not even Catholic.
Dude, I'm not even that religious at all. But that's
thought,
about the most disrespectful shit you can do. The dude isn't even fucking in the goddamn ground practically. And he's like, I'm going to dress up like him. I could be the Pope.
I'd be the best choice as the Pope.
Dude,
Fucking
speaking of
shit.
Catholics,
what you got?
the last book that I finished was called Priest.
Ooh, is it dirty? Is it
Oh
dirty
my God,
book?
it was filthy.
Tell me how the film.
Oh, it was so fucking good. Yes. It was all from the guy's POV, but he was a priest. And dude, he banged this chick on the fucking altar. Like, even I, not religious, was like,
Did they have to give you a warning?
so
Did they have to give you a warning for that one?
So hot. No, I don't think there was. Not that I remember.
I did a little
it wasn't like the dark romance like that one that had all the, but it was
gunplay, knife riding and shit. It's like,
dude,
what the fuck?
it was. Oh, I have the audio clip from that knife one. I could play
The
for
one
you.
when the one when the guy
Hold on.
when
I
he
just
stabs
found
the
it. Hold
bed.
on.
Stabs the bed and has her crotch.
Hold
right
on.
in.
Give me
What's
a
the name of
second.
the handle on the fucking knife?
The
It's
hilt?
The hilt.
The hilt.
Ride the hilt, motherfucker. It reminded me of
It's
when
like a good heavy metal song.
the Ride the Hilt. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there was a story years ago where a woman who she fucked her stick shift of her Mustang.
All right. Hold on.
It's better than a guy fucking a turkey for Thanksgiving.
You got it? Did you find it?
I
There
did.
you go. Yeah.
Straight into the corner of her mattress. She clapped her hands over her mouth to muffle her horrified scream. I crooked a finger at her, beckoning her forward. Come here, Allie, I said, wrapping my other hand around the knife handle so there would be no mistaking my intent. I want to watch you ride it.
Damn. No shit. How often are you touching yourself most of the time you're listening
I mean,
to
I'll
this
take
stuff?
a break. And then actually the first one that I ever actually listened to and touched myself like at the same time, because usually I'll just listen and be like, okay, we'll crank one out, was the priest one. I would fuck a priest. I've like, there's no doubt in my mind
So
that I would
are you
now.
saying like an ordained minister online?
No, because there was a scene. My favorite fucking one of my favorite scenes in that one, because like they were messing around, but they were fooling around multiple times, and like he went to go take his collar off, and she was like, "No, leave it on," and I'm like, "Yes, I would tell him the same thing."
It's
I'm like,
so
"Oh."
naughty. It's so naughty. I can see that. I mean, you remember watching Californication when David Duchovny's getting blown by the nun and stuff at the beginning of that? I mean, that's
Well, or there's Fleabag in this. Yeah, the second season. There's the hot priest. Like he's called. Like everybody still talks to Andrew Scott and calls him about the hot priest because there's a scene where she's like doing confession and he literally opens the door and he goes, "Kneel," and I'm like, oh, fucking hell, so fucking hot.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. But I've decided that like the more of these that I like listen to or read, like I'm really the forbidden lust / love. Like I find that the hottest.
So strange thing, listening to on YouTube this show and some of the ones you've been on, it picks up that algorithm. So all of a sudden I started getting like books like on the YouTube, and it's like a chick talking about how this guy, I'm like, how in the hell did it pick up on this?
You're
But
welcome.
Yeah,
Knows.
thanks.
You're welcome.
So
'Cause, I like reading them, but like the audiobooks are a whole nother level, especially for me if it's a guy or like that one, he lowered the voice. Like there was that one, the audiobook, because there at one point he had a voice modulator and stuff, and the actor spoke in one, and it's a whole nother level when you can hear these voice actors with these like just sexy voices, because that'll make or break it. I've had a couple books where I'm like listening, I'm like, ugh. I don't know if I can deal with your voice.
I got a question for you now. When it comes to religious stuff, the way this is so taboo, I mean, obviously, everybody fucks. We've created human beings from the beginning of time. I guess I always struggle with why religion tries to control your basic instinct, essentially, where... I mean, yeah, you don't want to go around raping everybody and fucking everything in the fucking world. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd like that, but but at what point do the prudes of the U.S., which came from the Puritans, back in the day, because Europe seems a little more open to some shit. It seems to be a little more free. You know what I mean? What is it about the religion, the way it was baked into the country, even though that separation church and state thing, what makes the sex the thing that is just like, oh, we can't even talk about it? Because I've read some stories recently where one of the reasons that relationships work overseas more is because they almost have like a date of when we're going to talk about sex. Have you been getting it enough? What can we do? Hey, how has it been lately? They almost have like a Wendy's card when you leave a comment. How was your sex this week? Check off on a 1 to 10. I think that's a healthy thing to do. You can go out and have the booty calls and have the sex with the one person you're having sex with, but everything is different. Even during it, after it, what's leading up to it. I ate too much that night. It wasn't as good as it could have been. All right, there's a lot of factors involved in physical relationship.
Communication's key. It's one of the 3 pillars, about having a good, healthy relationship with somebody is not being afraid to tell them your fantasies, your dreams, listening to what they're saying, being open to it. Touch is important,
Yeah. And it's
receiving, giving and receiving, mutual pleasure.
The thing is, I think we've all been around people that we are just completely physically attracted to, and we just want them to be. When you see them, I want you on me. Get over here. Get on me right now. Like that's how I've been that way with many girls, where I see them and I'm just like, yeah. And I was lucky. I've been very, very lucky with the women that I've been with because it's been very equal as far as how much I want them the attention and how much I want to give the attention. I think when that balance isn't there, then you know something's not right. Something's off. When you're not willing to give as much, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
And that's because I get just as much enjoyment from pleasing my partner, like as I get it. Mm-hmm. I mean, it goes both ways. And as soon as and it's okay, like occasionally to be selfish. Like, no, I'm in it for me, and that's fine. But that goes both ways then too. You know what I mean? But like ultimately, yeah, there's that. If you're only in it because you want to get off, then it's never going to be that good for either person involved. Really.
No. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Like, and you don't have to like be together with somebody to have that feeling. Like,
here's my question for you: when you're going to have like a steady, real relationship, you have to look at it in a way. At least this is from a guy's perspective completely, because that's all I know. Guys like to have pretty faces next to them. That's just what it is. I love being next to beautiful women and getting my picture taken with beautiful people, and just being in places and going and doing things and having my picture and being out in public with beautiful people. That's what I like. That may be fucking selfish and shallow as fuck, but I think that's how a lot of guys think. That's how a lot of guys approach relationships. I can be with somebody who's maybe not fit, maybe not this or that. They line up with me on a number of levels, but as long as I can sit there and get my picture taken with them and hug up on them and I just want to be there in that way, I think that's the most baseline level for me for anything when it comes to a relationship. It has nothing to do with the sex even. It's just like I enjoy being with this person. I love capturing the moments together. You know, that makes sense?
Yeah, it's chemistry.
Yeah,
it's
and it's doing this, and it's doing shit that you like to do, that they like to do, and you like to do mutually.
Right.
Because
it doesn't matter the age difference too. Because let's face it, you can have things in common with somebody your same age, or strangely enough, somebody you never thought you would have something in common with that might be 10, 20, 30 years younger. You know?
Yeah. When I was with the girls that were a lot younger than me, I never really thought about it that much. They seemed to, I don't know if they were just like leaning into what I liked a little bit more, but they were into the same kind of shit that I was into. It's mainly like music and pop culture stuff. It's really what kind of bonds us old farts who grew up in the 80s. You talked to Sook. We went to the 80s Fest.
No, I haven't talked to her since you guys went. Had you have a good time?
It was good. Yeah, it was real good.
Did you guys all wind up in bed at the end of the night together?
That's for another day. We will talk. I would rather have that conversation with the two people involved on the mics.
Did you run into? I know we talked about the usual carrot cast of characters.
We went out a Friday night, so I didn't run into him.
Okay, yeah, because I know we talked about it a little bit last week. There's certain people that are always there every year. The Tom Cruise, the Billy Idol I went to school with.
Tom Cruise was there.
Yeah. So.
And that guy hasn't changed. I haven't been to this thing in probably 8 years, maybe even. Yeah, it's been a long time. That guy looks the exact same way that he did the last time I was there. He never changes. He doesn't even age. It's weird.
So he's like Tom Cruise.
He's absolutely. Oh yeah. I'll show you a photo. Yeah, it's insane. It's crazy.
Is Tom Cruise like somebody that you've liked, attractive to?
I mean, he's hot as Maverick. I mean,
who's on your list?
Yeah, exactly. Who's on your masturbation list?
Who's on your list?
Pedro Pascal.
Fucking Mandalorian.
Dude, I've been in love with him since like he was Oberyn Martell. Like before he became like America's sweetheart. Like I was in love with him already. Like I love him from that. So yeah, Pedro Pascal is probably number one. Like even over Jeff Goldblum. I mean, Jeff Goldblum's up there. I do like Jeff Goldblum.
You know what it is about you? It's guys that are interesting. It's not even
Florence Pugh is on my fucking list.
Florence
She is
Pugh?
like up at the top of my fucking list.
The new movie's awesome.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. She's so
no
fucking
spoilers,
hot.
but
Oh
you'll
my
love it.
God, she's so fucking hot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I could deal with that.
Yep, she's on there.
Who's that tranny that's hot these days? I can't remember his name. Her name. Its name. Yeah. I talked about her on the show. Great tits.
Yeah, I can't remember what her name
Great
was.
tits. It'll come to me later. Tall, blonde, used to be a dude, now is a chick, still looks good. Because she's got the tits.
Right.
There you go. You just need tits. There you
the
go.
tits,
Yeah.
they really do. The tits
And then,
make it.
hey, I got an idea. Hook up. You can get your butt sex.
We were on the same page because that's what I was going to say. I was right there. There you go. He's got tits and an ass.
Yep.
There you go. And 50-50 and if he still has a dick. She.
What are you proposing here?
Getting you totally stoned,
I would have to be. Good God.
and you'll never know the difference.
Well, here's the thing. If a girl transitioned completely, had all the slices and dices and fucking pee-pees pushed up in and a new vagina was made,
You could do
and you
both.
didn't know,
yeah.
You're,
mean,
you're having, I mean, you're,
the Adam's
at that point,
apple's
you're-
the only thing
You're
that's gonna
having
give it
sex with a
away.
woman.
is it like, I don't know, can they get the vagina into the right spot? Because a lot of times the dick is a little bit in a different spot, you know? Like,
Is the vagina ever in the right spot? You gotta kind of.
it is. It's right between their legs. It's perfect.
But sometimes it's a little
It's
further
literally
back.
the perfect spot.
Sometimes a little forward.
It's my favorite spot of all time. So what's with you and this Pew girl?
Dude, she's fucking hot.
What's she on?
Dude, she's in all kinds of shit, man. But yeah, I love her
she's
in
in
like
that-
the Marvel stuff. She's in, God, there's this one she's in.
I gotta remember how to say the name. It's the crazy Switzerland kind of deal.
I can't there's one that's got her and Chris Pine and Harry Styles and Olivia
I'm just gonna look.
Wilde. There was like all kinds of drama around that one. Everybody hated each other. I don't know, but Harry Styles like literally eats her out like twice on camera.
Might be the movie.
I don't know. She's fucking adorable. Oh, Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
She's fucking hot, dude.
She is extremely hot. But you know my favorite right now is Sydney Sweeney. Cannot have enough of that shit.
Midsummer. Yeah.
Yep. That's kind of a crazy movie.
Yeah, she's in all kinds of random stuff, but
Even Puss in Boots. She does a
yeah,
voice.
her, Sabrina Carpenter. Oh, I really want to go see Sinners.
That looks good.
It looks so good.
I've
And Michael
heard-
B. Jordan. Oh,
yeah, I've
he's
heard
fucking
good things
fine.
about this
So have I.
Sinners. In fact, the town that it's based in, they say it doesn't have a movie theater. They're trying to get a theater reopened there and have the cast come in to
that'd be
do to watch the movie there. So tell me about what you know about the movie, because I just heard a little bit about it.
The trailers first started coming out, it was like billed as a horror movie, and I'm like, oh, I'm not really into horror. But then I realized it's a vampire movie.
That I didn't know.
Yeah, it's a
Oh, shit.
vampire movie.
So
Yeah.
And it's got Haley Steinfeld in it, and she's gorgeous.
Yep.
And I've seen like a few clips online, like that it's kind of raunchy. Like there's like some race pieces in there because there's like, but it's like a 30s.
See,
South?
it's you and the dang vampire shit.
I love
You remember
vampire. I
back
do.
in the day?
Yeah.
From
You-
Anne
I've always
Rice?
loved vampires. Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay.
I fell in love
True
with
Blood,
Anne Rice,
baby.
with vampires with Anne Rice. Yeah, True
Oh,
Blood.
I've actually been to her house in that was the one place I had to go to when I was in New Orleans. I'm like, I got to go to
dude, yeah.
and she doesn't live there anymore.
She's dead.
Well, this is before she died, but yeah, it was back in 2004. I'm like, I got to see this, and then
Have you seen it? Did you know that they did a series of interviews of vampire on AMC?
yeah. So I've watched.
So good.
It is, and then they've got the Mayfire Witches with Taltos, and there's it. I
Yes,
actually
I've
didn't-
always had a thing for the vampires, so that made me. I'm like, okay, now I'm in because I didn't really
So
like.
where's
horror
it playing?
movies.
Let's go fucking watch it. Like, we should go watch
Everywhere. I
it.
mean, it came out within the last month.
Is it? Yeah, I would love to go see it. I haven't been to a movie in a
Sinners
while.
just is like 2 weeks out.
Last time I was at,
It's a Bay City.
I'm trying to think. Last time I was at a movie, I got a blowjob in the movie theater. It was fucking great. It was.
No, I took my kid to go see.
It was a black
Thunderbolts.
chick too. This black chick blew me in the movie theater.
I know the new Jurassic World comes out this summer too, and that's got Scarlett Johansson in it and Jonathan Bailey, and he's gorgeous.
ScarJo. Love it. So, okay, just for a quick second, back to what I was saying about the church stuff. Why does religion stop you from thinking about sex? Is it just because
it's
I
control?
don't know.
It's control. Whether, I mean, if you look back, Roman Empire, the Roman Catholic Church, you also had like Caligula and everything else going on. So it's through the ages, the Catholic Church and why it's splintered off and everything else. That's why you have Lutheran and Methodist, because they wanted the priest to get married, the minister and everything else. But it's more of controlling the people. And that's why we have tithing, things like that. There's other books of the Bible that aren't like the Book of Enoch. And, the guy, I was just listening to a thing today that, God probably had a wife and everything. So
just like on Lucifer?
It's mentioned in the Old Testament, like I can't remember exactly how many times. It's like Awasha or her name is, and there's just things that were left out, things that are edited. But if you think back to that time period, for them to chisel something out on a tablet or to write something down. But then if the church came through and said, we don't like this, we're going to get rid of it all.
I never even thought about that.
So
chiseling it out of a tablet.
So then you have people that like the Dead Sea Scrolls. Or
you can't just copy and paste that shit?
No, you can't. So, it's just very interesting how things have been adjusted or borrowed from for religion, whether it's paganism, to make it work, to sell it, and everything else. Because going back to what you said earlier, it's all about money. It's all about how to sell it and to make money off of it and to be in control.
Well, I think it's the control thing more than anything. It's how can you? And we're on the verge of. Did they announce who the new pope is? They blow the smoke up into the air.
Today,
it's like okay. I mean,
the one time it took 2 years.
It doesn't really affect me in any way at all. In fact, when the flags are half staffed, I'm like, why are the flags all half staffed? It's like, oh, the Pope died. I'm like, so who gives a shit? The Pope died. Woo! It's like, I just don't know. I have issues with religion. It got just shoved down our throat as kids, and I wasn't fucking swallowing it.
And most people do have an issue with religion. Not just for that or the bad experience they've had, or why does God allow bad things to happen in the world? And everybody's got their different reasons for that. And
I just want to talk about Smurf porn.
So, yeah.
Can we just talk about Smurf porn again?
I mean, if God created everything, then he also created Smurf porn.
It's part of free will.
Thank you, God, for Smurf porn. That's going to be the name of this episode.
And that's why Gargamel looks like a monk.
Thank you for Bella Thorne. Jesus fucking Christ.
You haven't looked at her lately? She's always hot.
Yeah. God, you ever look at her shit, Hatchring?
No.
You know who Bella Thorne is? That redheaded fucking
I don't pick porn based on people. I pick it on vibes.
She's not a porn girl.
She was in Ghost World, wasn't she?
I would say she's probably the closest thing to the living Jessica Rabbit. That's what I would say. Bella Thorne.
I think she was in Ghost World with Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, she's fucking smoke show. Like, here's a picture here.
Hey, I gotta put up her hair.
While you're looking,
she's like a Disney kid.
She was a Disney kid.
Okay.
She's no Disney kid anymore. Holy motherfucking goalie. Where the hell is this picture? Good God. Yeah, she's fucking hot. Right? I mean, that's the closest thing to Jessica Rabbit in the living flesh right there. To me. Don't you think?
She's got a very Black Widow pose.
Yeah.
The hip. Actually.
I'm a big redhead fan. I am. I see some redheads. There's a redhead that works at, where the hell is she at? I was just there twice this week because she was there.
Al?
Where she worked?
That used to work at Barney's, that used to work at, Here, listen, Hugh, that's now working somewhere else. That's got the
No, not her. She works at Auburn Hotel. Tall, red, curvy. I was just there Thursday this past week. She was working. Patrick, you want to go to lunch this week? We're going to go check this right now.
He's buying.
I don't have any money to buy right now. I'll tell you that.
You got to cut.
Dude, I had to get trees cut down there. Expensive.
I have never been more poor. I say this every year, but this year it's true more than ever. Okay, I'm more poor right now than I've ever been, and I said that like every fucking 6 months. Thanks a lot, Trump.
Oh.
Thanks, Obama. Wasn't that what they used to say back in the day?
Don't look
Thanks,
at your
Obama.
401k.
I did look at my 401k, and it didn't even move. It just was just.
Then you're pretty well invested if it didn't dip.
It didn't. It didn't go up on the normal pace. It was going up, but it leveled off. That's for fucking
I say mine
sure.
like dipped, and then it went back up a little bit, and then it's about where it was. So it's like, I mean, I still lost because it wasn't going up, but I'm like, okay, that's not bad.
At what point are they going to steal all of our money out of all that shit, though? You know, fuck these motherfuckers.
Just gotta look at it this way.
All right.
As long as you're investing right now, hopefully you're going to make more money on that buying in the dip.
If I live that long.
Have you looked at an actuary of like man's expectancy that if you are at this age, how many years you might have left?
I look at it this way. How many more baseball seasons do I have to watch?
That's a good way to look at it.
That's exactly how I look at it. It's very good. I do.
Yeah, you probably get about 20, 25.
Right. But I think about my dad.
And if you make it to 60, you're going to have another 22.
Well, this is why I kind of am pushing my birthday forward a bit to the first day of summer and Father's Day, because my dad's birthday is then too. So I'm kind of going to double dip and do dad's birthday, my birthday, Father's Day, first day of summer. It's going to be a bigger thing. So
nice.
that's what I'm doing. So like, how long do you think you're going to go? How long do you think you're going to live, Hattrick? Do you eat? Do you eat good? Do you eat good? Do you eat right?
I mean, it depends. I mean, overall, I don't eat horribly. Like, I eat vegetables. Like, I picked some asparagus today and had it with my
Do you have
lunch.
a garden? You have a garden?
I do have a garden. That's where the salsa's from.
Is it a wicked garden? I want to run through your wicked garden.
Just had morels the other day.
Yeah. I was talking to my dad about how easy it is to grow mushrooms. We were actually just talking about that a couple weeks ago.
Now, psychedelic mushrooms, I was just going to say, because
like morels, I like to buy spores, and if it's easy to,
You got to have pine trees. Yeah.
So the shows we just released from a couple days ago, Pootie Tang and Don Tang in studio.
They were talking about shrooms and how
Jesse was growing shrooms in his fucking apartment at the time, because I remember when we moved him, he was growing shrooms in his apartment. There were so many fucking funny things. He said a quote though that was hilarious, because we're arguing about. I should bring up my text message to him, because in the show, Red's in with us, and I bring up the fact they want to put a woman on the $20 bill. What do you think of that? And I tried to get her to answer like who she would put on the $20 bill and all this shit, and she couldn't go with anybody.
Wait a minute, we can't get rid of Jackson.
Well, because isn't that like a joke? He's on that. Because wasn't he one that tried to stop the Federal Reserve or some shit? that was a whole to do. Anyway, so I'm texting with fucking Don Tang, right? And I'll read back the last thing. Okay, I said the most interesting thing about the show is we'll talk about butthole piercings 1 minute, then the next we're arguing about putting a woman on the $20 bill. I said your quote. You said. That stood out during that $20 bill segment was, just put a hot chick in a bikini on the bill. Problem solved. The only problem then is all the bills are going to be stuck together. He was great on the podcast back before he became a fucking vanilla. It is. You can become a vanilla. It's so like,
where does the butt piercing go?
Oh, there was a whole conversation about
on the perineal.
It was about like hood, clit, all sorts of piercing shit down there.
That's
one
trying to get it visual,
experienced.
And how would it make pleasure for somebody to have one back there?
Well, I didn't believe it was a thing at first. And here's the thing I think about. How do you do that and have to take a shit at some point? You got to really prepare yourself. I'm getting my butthole pierced. I can't take a crap for 2 days. I'm going to affect my fucking butthole pierce.
Yeah, that's a lot of cleaning.
Who would do that? I mean, first of all, I don't even like to... We've all had a little bloody butthole sometimes.
Like the jewel butt plug to put in there.
You would think.
See, there's a good way for the firemen to start.
I thought it was just a funnel. You just stick a funnel in there and just like tap it a little more, tap it.
Little by little.
It just goes like. Wasn't it Sookie who said she fisted herself?
Yeah.
Damn.
She really did fist herself?
I believe it. Like I said, she likes everybody to think she's a prude, but she is not at all.
She has some big old titties, that's for damn sure.
She does.
Some big old titties. They're fucking.
You sent the one picture of you guys there.
Okay, so I have my list here.
I didn't even get a picture of you guys all there. I had like a 10-hour-long track meet. Not 10 hours. It was stupid long, though.
I wish you could have gone. And I had 3 more tickets for the next night, and I didn't even use them. I just uploaded the whole gallery of all the pictures. Tom Cruise is in there. Cheech Marin. Crocodile fucking Dundee. Did I say the Crocodile Dundee? He looked just like him, too.
That's awesome.
I want to go to the hat trick list here, okay?
Her tongue isn't that long in that.
I'm going to rapid fire some shit at you. If we don't talk about it, we don't talk about it. But I'm just going to rapid fire, okay? Have you seen this phenomenon of the face shaping where they have the jaw line thing where you put it in and you're like,
no.
you chomp down on it? There's a thing where their face, you can buy these on Temu and stuff, these little rubber.
Not anymore.
I was going to say, what's the tariff on that?
Oh my God.
Or is that one of the ships that got turned around?
I didn't think of that.
Right?
So Temu's prices are accurate to real prices now. You can't get a baseball jersey for $9.99.
I mean, a lot of them aren't even shipping things here anymore.
Yeah.
Like that hasn't happened. Have you not seen the stories? Like the ports are empty.
Yeah.
So it's not even tariffs. It's just they're just not sending things here anymore.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And it's not being made. So people are starting to stockpile again. And
okay, swinging. Have you ever considered an alternative lifestyle? Polyamory, swinging, any of these different ways of, or have you always wanted a relationship where it's like, I have my person, they're my person, and then that's it? What you do?
I don't know if I could because, I've had multiples at a time, but it's never been somebody I've been serious with. I think I would get too jealous.
Yeah, I probably think I would too.
I mean, I guess it would depend on the other, like the third or fourth party, to a point, but I think I would get jealous.
I mean, if I had 3 girlfriends or 3 wives, I'd be fine with that. I got no problem. As long as I'm the center of the attention. That's
a lot of money to spend. Did you say you don't have any money?
I don't have any money.
Yeah, so that's like sister wives.
But we live in the modern times where women want to work, and I will be a stay-at-home artist.
There you go. I've always been on the opposite side of things. I've usually been the person that they're the swinger and they open a relationship, and I'm the easy person for them just to fuck. So
we've had a girl that I work with. She's in a polyamorous relationship. You would actually probably be interested in this. This is really. They have, I think, 5 people living in one house right now.
I don't think I could. I don't like people in my space. The older I get, and since it's like me and my kids, I don't think if I ever got in a relationship again, I would want to keep my house, and then he can keep his house, and then we can have sleepovers and stuff. I don't think I could live with somebody again. I really don't. I mean, I would make an exception for Pedro Pascal, but I feel like I just need to establish that on the mics.
I think the house would be big enough.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel
snores. You have to have the TV on.
It's fine.
It gets right down to simple things, like you just said, the snoring. I like a firm mattress, and this is a soft mattress. I like no kids to be anywhere near me ever.
Well, that's Velma spent the night when she was over Friday. She came down to watch my daughter's track meet, and she ended up just staying the night.
What's her situation?
She's married, but she lives an hour north of here, so it was just far enough away, and that meet was going to be long enough. So she stayed the night, and the kids were home. And last time she spent the night, she slept in my daughter's bed, but she was like, "Am I sleeping on the couch or can I crawl on your bed?" I'm like, "Just crawl on my bed. It's more comfortable." That's the first time I've slept overnight with somebody in at least a couple years, it was awful.
Did she snore?
Was she the big
No,
spoon?
it was just somebody in my bed. Like she stayed on her side, but I have gotten to the point where I will like sprawl and I move.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I didn't.
It doesn't even matter if I sleep on the couch. I do like to be by myself.
You know, and like, I have a queen size bed that was always big enough. Like when me and my ex were together, but now it's like, oh God, king minimum if I ever were to share a bed with somebody.
Horatio's got a king. And
Pedro, I would do a queen with you.
You want a twin. You want to get close.
The thing is, her bed is so big that I will wake up in the middle of the night and reach over, and I will feel like she's not even there, and there's still a whole section where she's still in the bed still. So
I had a king size bed when I was with one of the exes.
Truck driver?
Yes, truck driver, and it was glorious because I didn't have to fucking touch him at night. Like that one was good. Like yeah, but I would never go back to like sharing a queen size bed with somebody.
Here's I'm going to ask you this. I like to cuddle up with somebody while we're watching TV, while we're awake, and we can like react together. We can like like when you go to a movie and you cuddle up with somebody in a movie. I had some experiences of that in the past. When we're in bed watching Mobland and we're reacting to it, and
Good show, by the way.
Love that fucking show. It's amazing. Tom Hardy is the fucking man. Love that guy. He's so fucking good. So that I like, but once that's over and I hear some snores go on, then it's like, okay, either I got to get the fuck out of there, or you just turn on the white noise right now. Get it going. White noise, brown noise. I don't give a shit. Fucking puke noise. Get something else going on besides snoring noise. So bad.
It's we've got a queen, but it's funny. Before she moved in, it was like no problem hanging out. She'd go home 3 or 4 in the morning. Now it's like with me having to get up at 5, she gets up early. I guess I started to snore, which I hadn't been doing. And so she can't stand my snoring, and I can't stand the TV being on all night. So it's totally different. It's like, okay.
Like I could maybe see living together if we had our own bedrooms. Like I could maybe do that. Like
so, not even like Desi and Lucy, man, with the bedrooms in the same room, because you just don't hear them snoring. The snoring is the thing. I've never.
But I feel like you could still have like the sleepovers and have, but like,
yeah.
But then you can go back, like, and then some nights, you do cuddle and you fall asleep and you enjoy it. But then you got your own bed to go.
The thing is,
and like I hate listening to a TV. I cannot.
Oh.
My ex used to fall asleep with it all the fucking time, and it drove me nuts. Like I could not sleep. I hate it.
But here's the thing about this. Okay. One of my favorite nights that I've had with Erasure in the last 2 months has been when we had another girl in bed with us. It was just like a total cuddle fest, and we fell asleep because we were fucking slamming screwball shots and fireball and getting drunk, and we just pretty much passed out, but we were all in bed. That, to me, I like that. I like when it gets to the point where, like, okay, boom, it's just wherever the bodies are laying there, that's where we go to sleep. And then we wake up and we have some coffee and make some breakfast and chill. That to me is like a fucking successful night. We went out to the bar, we got some food, we had some drinks, go to bed. We're all fucking just layered on top of each other in bed at night. That to me, you got to do that from time to time. I agree with you 100% on like, I need to be by myself. I sleep so much better when I'm by myself, you know? But yeah. Okay, back to this fucking Mobland.
Yeah. It's really.
I started watching.
How many?
I'm like 2 or 3 episodes.
Did you watch the full thing yet? I'm on the last 2.
I'm up to date. So whatever the last one was this last weekend.
So
it's very Macbethian.
Was it the funeral?
After the funeral.
Dude, don't give me spoilers, or I will I'm only like on 2 or 3.
That's all I'm gonna say.
So what do you remember? Because I want to go back to what you remember. Everybody, seriously, who's listening to this, you need to go watch this fucking show. It's amazing.
Dude, no, I literally just started watching it for Tom Hardy. And I used to, when I was younger, had a big crush on Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan is great in this, too. It's a whole different role than I'm used to him in, too.
It is. It's really good. And Helen Mirren's awesome, like in everything.
She's just, yeah. And they've both been in Bond movies.
She's the hidden badass in this whole fucking thing.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
Because she was Q. Or not Q, M in the Bond movies.
Was she?
Yeah.
Which one?
Back when Daniel Craig started out in Bond, she played M.
Oh, I guess I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're on. They haven't released the last episodes then? Because there's only 10 in the season.
Yeah, so there's whatever last weekend was Which I don't get. It's after the funeral.
So I'm on 9. So you watched 9. I haven't got. I'm gonna watch 9 tonight, probably.
Yeah.
So you're only on 2.
No, and this, the funny thing is that I went and logged on to start watching it because I have Paramount Plus, and somebody had already watched 4 episodes, and I'm like, I've given out passwords.
I snuck into your house and I've been watching Mobland.
No, the only person that I think that has that password is my fucking ex.
Which one?
So I went
Changed the
most recent one, the milkman. So I did. I fucking changed all that shit. I'm like, fuck you, motherfucker, watching my fucking shit. I was pissed.
So,
granted, I haven't watched anything on there in a while to notice, but
it's such a good show. It is.
But yeah, I like that so far. I forgot all about. I've been watching The Last of Us.
Have you seen The Gentleman?
I haven't. You want to know what? I didn't even think about it on Sunday. It wasn't even till yesterday that I'm like, oh my God, I forgot there was a new episode. Because it's what's the point now? I'm not going to give spoilers, but seriously, what's the point?
It's still good.
I know it is, and I'm going to. My daughter and I have been watching it together because we had to rewatch season 1.
Sling that wire over the arm.
This one?
No, the green one. There you go.
There you go. Now.
Yeah, you were tightening it up.
Now wrap it around and pull it.
So seriously though, what? Yeah, exactly. Stick it neck. What do you remember about the last episode you watched of Mobland?
Pierce Brosnan just killed his best buddy because
Archie.
Archie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think I started the next one, but then I got
you have so much great stuff to look forward to. It's so good.
They haven't after Archie died. But basically, there's a lot of open endings with it. There's a lot of possibilities. Hopefully, they do more than one season of it. So, and it's really for Guy Ritchie.
Dude, I love Guy Ritchie.
So wait, is he producing this?
Yes.
How come he doesn't show his name in the credits at the beginning?
I feel like it is. I saw it. I didn't realize it. I didn't realize it was Guy Ritchie until
I thought I did too, and it's because it felt like something he would make. Because he did The Gentleman too, didn't he?
Yeah, that was really good.
I love that.
Do you ever see Rock and Rolla? That's got a really young Tom Hardy. It's got Gerard Butler. I know, I love that movie.
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, Train Spotting, all that early stuff. But there's some of the from Snatch and that. There's some of the characters, the actors that are reappearing.
I love when people like working with somebody like that so much that they go back and all their shit.
What I like about Guy Ritchie too is he was married to Madonna. He's been in town. They were when I worked at the newspaper. He and Madonna were at St. Lawrence Brothers. And I can't remember what year it was, but he's been to Bay City.
Sean Penn was with Madonna here back in '84. They were at Sonny's Car Collision when I was delivering auto parts there, and I was more excited to see Sean Penn because Bad Boys had just came out with where he's in the prison movie and everything with that, and that was pretty cool back then.
He was filming something out in the Thumb years ago. My aunt, she was out at getting some ice cream or something like that, and she looks over and he was standing in line getting an ice cream at some place out in the Thumb.
So something I stumbled upon last night on Amazon Prime is there's a movie called Holland, which actually takes place in Holland, Michigan.
Yeah, it's got Nicole Kidman in it.
Yes.
I remember
watching it. It's trippy.
seeing when she was going to be there because it was a whole big thing. Because
they reference Frankenmuth, and I only got 20 minutes into it. I'm like, shit, I'm not going to be able to stay awake because I got to finish it. So,
I love talking entertainment stuff, man. Just kind of capturing it. It's interesting to go back and hear the old shows, what we were watching and stuff. It was us complaining about George W. Bush. That's what it was too. Think about it. How things have changed.
And people thought that was going to be bad.
If you could snap your finger, would you take George W. Bush back right now?
Hell yes.
In a heartbeat.
Yes. Okay, more rapid fire. Hat trick. I have your gray sweatpants we talked about the last time. Sagging pants. Okay, so I'm trying to fucking fire off on these other ones. Did we play the clip of "It's Your Time to Shine, Motherfuckers," where the woman just tells the? I think we should play this one again if we did play it last time. Let me play this. If you don't recall this is one that we should definitely play again because sometimes things need to be repeated, and this is definitely one of them.
Where's all the militant 2A gun nuts? Where are yous?
Oh, yes.
Because you've been arguing like my entire fucking life that you have to have all that weaponry just in case there's tyranny, in case the government turns against us. Then you gotta fight it. Guess what? I don't know if you've been paying attention, but there's tyranny happening. It's time. Now's the moment. It's your time to shine, motherfuckers. You've been out in the woods with your friends practicing karate. I've seen the videos. I've seen it. You and Billy Bob and Bubba and Jim Joe out there fucking working on your fucking moves. Waiting for this moment. You've been living for it. Fantasizing about it. Right? It's time. It's time. Listen. I know it's super awkward that the guy who turned against you is also your cult leader. I know, so fucking awkward. But you're patriots. You are fucking patriots, right? This is what you're living for. The Constitution. Fucking 2A. Let's go. Go get your friends. Get all your shit out of your bunkers and be the fucking heroes that you were meant to be. All right? Good luck, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I think you played it when we were in before you would come here. Yeah.
I want to play that every fucking start of the show.
She sounds kind of hot though.
She is pretty hot. She's gray hair too. You want to see her? I'll show you her. I'm not gonna.
She's not like Brandy Love hot, is she?
No, she's like got gray hair. She's a gray hair.
She's in her 40s. It looks like.
She's a good looking girl though.
Where's all the militant 2A?
I'm gonna turn it down. We don't need to hear it again.
Yeah.
She's cute though. I'd stick it in her fucking pussy, maybe her mouth. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, not her ass though.
Yeah. What? You're over the ass thing now?
Or do you have like, or is there a different standard for sticking in someone's ass versus their pussy?
Is it because her hair's too short?
No, see, I think pussy with her because I know I can't knock her up. It's if I bag a 23-year-old, I'm sticking her ass because I don't want to fucking get anywhere near the reproduction hole. We don't want to be in the reproduction hole.
Vasectomy.
Never happening. I am not getting neutered ever from now until the day I fucking die.
So easy.
It is. Guess what's easier? Guess what's easier?
You know, the last time I brought this up to him on the show.
Yeah.
Do you want to know the reason he gave me for not doing it? Mm-hmm. Because what if he decides maybe he wants another kid?
Reversal. It's so easy.
But even then, the last thing this planet needs is another one of him. He has grandkids. That means that his grandkids would have an aunt or uncle that's younger than them. That is fucked.
But who gives a shit?
That is fucked.
Who cares? You know, how often are you interacting with how often am I interacting with my grandkids? No, nobody fucking cares. You think Bill Belichick?
You think you don't have money now?
If Bill Belichick's
you're almost out of child support. Gone with child support. You really want to bring another one? Come on now.
What I'm saying
is, like $1.97 on my copay to have that done.
But who gives a shit?
Best 50th birthday gift I gave myself.
Right. For what though? For what reason? So you can just go around and dip your wick and everything? Are you dipping your wick and everything?
Back then,
when I got fixed, oh my God, it was glorious. You will never understand the complete joy of just not having to worry. It is
I lived with Red.
Matched. No.
I was married for almost 20 years. I dumped in her for 20 fucking years. I know the joy of just dumping in a bitch.
No, but it's different. It's different. It's different.
What's even funner is when I'm before like being out with somebody and like going, oh yeah, we don't have to worry, I'm fixed. What about you? Yeah, I'm fixed too. Oh, great. You know?
Like I said,
I mean, it's still, you come just as much as what you did before.
It's never happening.
Which is fine, but I'm just saying, you can't understand what that feels like unless you get it done. It's not the same as the other person. When it's you in control of it, it is unmatched.
I think it's more of I just want to blow.
I
want to blow my seed all over. I want to undermine religion more than anything. Okay, and if I cut myself off, I mean that's playing too much of a god. Let's be real. Come on. I have to blow my fucking seed all over a bitch's face.
Hey, did you use those pills yet?
You gave them to me, and I handed them to her. And what?
So you each going to take one?
No. What is it?
It's Solidifil, 100 milligrams.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's like the blue pill, but it looks white.
I don't know.
It's boner pills.
I've never had to use boner pill. I mean, well, no. I did. I only had to do that one time, or had to because I thought some things were up. It was just I wasn't attracted to the bitch.
Okay.
That's what it was. No.
Well, you're getting into your
but here's
midlife.
But here's what I'm saying to you, okay? When I first said this on the podcast 15 years ago, I was with Red at the time, and somebody was saying the same thing. There's nothing I'm more adamant about me not fucking getting neutered.
He's going to be like a Robert De Niro. 80 fucking years old.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. And there is a reason for that an 80-year-old guy can still create a human being, because that's what men were put on this fucking planet to do, create human beings. It's not my fault that women have a ticking time bomb that they have to stop doing that shit before they're fucking 40. I can do that until I'm fucking 90-year-old. Tony fucking, who's the guy that had the Odd Couple, what the hell?
Tony Randall?
Tony Randall. He had a kid when he was 80 years old. That's me. I don't know what I'm going to be like when I'm 80. Did you know what you were going to be like when you were, how old are you now? How old are you now?
352.
Okay, so when you're 352, I can tell you this right now.
The vampire.
When I was in my 20s, I didn't know what I may want when I'm in my 50s. I don't know what I want when I'm in my 70s. I don't know that. I can honestly tell you, I don't know what I may want when I'm in my 70s.
Do you ever think I bring that up because I know it sets you off?
It's not a matter of that. I'm still trying to rationalize it's easy. Is it easier than just laying at home and masturbating and watching fucking Mobland? I bet you it's not that fucking easy. Because that's fucking easy. That's easy.
Tom Hardy?
No.
I would not judge you.
No.
Because I'm trying to think.
Helen Mirren.
The young Helen Mirren I'd masturbate
usually
to.
Helen Mirren always shows her tatas in movies.
The old Helen Mirren I'd be down for sure. You ever see her when she's young? Jesus Christ. Yeah, she's fucking hot. What I'm getting at, though, is I can't tell you what I'm going to want 10 years from now. Besides,
Can any of us?
I can. I can.
Just to be alive.
No, I can tell you what I want. I want young fucking pussy. That's what I want. Okay? And if I find the young pussy that is the fucking one young pussy, and she's mad at me because I fucking got snippety whippetied, okay?
Reversal.
Because that's easy, right? Mm-hmm. Is it easy as, hey, I'm ready to go.
Clamp off. They'll just connect that little, what is it? Deference, whatever it's called.
Never happened. I remember having this conversation with Black Widow. Black Widow had the same conversation with me. She's like, why would you not want to? And then I went I'm like, I'm sorry, okay? Just because you can't have kids past 40 doesn't mean that I can't.
I could see you like in one of those, suits like the Dos Equis. Whenever I do this, it's because I do this. Ads for why you're not fixed.
I don't know. So how young were you when you got your shit all locked down?
32.
Jesus Christ, that's fucking young.
Yep. Well, yeah, because I had my tubes taken out like 2 years before I had my hysterectomy. Because I was going through all the bullshit. And so I was having a procedure done anyway. And so my doctor and I were talking about just different things, kind of endometriosis. And he's like, well, what are you doing for birth control? At the time, I wasn't on anything because I was having all these issues and everything. And I'm like, it's, hope, pray, plan B. Like that was pretty much it at the time.
Red had the thing.
And he looks right at me and he's like, well, I mean, do you want any more kids? And I'm like, no. And he's like, I'm already going to be in there. I can just take your tubes out. I'm like, really?
Well, do what Ice Cube says.
I mean, I can give you
fucking carve you out like a pumpkin.
He's like, I can give you some time to think. I'm like, no. Like, yes, please. Like, do I have to sign something? Like, let's go. And so then, so that first procedure, I was 32. They just take your tubes out. They don't even tie them anymore.
I'm not gonna lie,
and then I had my hysterectomy 2 years later.
When you told me that that the dumping could happen, it was pretty hot.
That is one of my favorite things now. Like in that conversation of like, oh, are you in birth control? I'm like, oh, I don't have a uterus. Like I get that. Are you fucking serious? I'm like, mm-hmm. Yup. It's fucking amazing, isn't it? Like when I started hooking up with Golden Tongue a couple summers ago, like we'd hooked up a couple different times, and like both times he'd like pulled out and like came on me, which is fine. But like after the second time, I'm just like, did I ever tell you that I had a hysterectomy? And he's like, what? No. I'm like, oh.
On swivel?
And I'm like, I'm just.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck?
He just looked at me. He's like, interesting. I'm like, I feel like I should share that fact with you. And he's like, noted. And then every single time, obviously, afterwards, it was, so. Which is fine. I mean, we know I have a breeding kink. So, but that kicked in after that happened. But yeah, I was only 32, so it was fantastic. And you hear all the horror stories of like women not being able to do. Well, no, women not even being able to choose that. Well, you need a husband, or you're too young, or my doctor suggested that, and I'm like, I got to get this done now.
I'm gonna reveal something.
Yeah,
I'm gonna reveal something live on here because I was told not to.
Oh boy.
Okay. Don Tang and Pootie, they're all snippy and locked down too.
Oh, dude, I know. She told me when.
But she told me, he told me not to tell two courts. So I still haven't to this day. I mean, I didn't say anything to him except live here on the podcast, just right now, this minute. Because I mean, the thing is, when it comes to your mom and dad, like parents, like you should have a kid, you should have a kid, you should have a kid. They're pushing that whole thing, like no. So yeah, it's been for a long time. It's been many a year now that they've been kind of on lockdown too. But they talked about not having kids, fucking 12, 13 fucking years ago when they were on the podcast. She hates kids. I mean, that's the show that just came out this week. They were talking about the kids
today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they don't want a kid, didn't want to have kids, and yeah.
No, I remember when you told me that he did that. Yeah,
I mean, the rationale of though, like, do you want to have a kid that's younger than your grandkid? I don't know. I never wanted to have kids in general. I never thought about having grandkids. I don't know what I want like 10 years from now. I don't know. I don't.
Listen, I don't know what I want in 10 years, but I know I sure as shit don't want another fucking kid.
I can tell you this,
I can tell you that without a shadow of a goddamn doubt. I don't want another kid.
Right, but I can't.
I don't even want to date a dude
tell you
that has
that.
kids.
I can't tell you that because I have not had my boy. I didn't have a boy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if I fucking find some superstar softball fucking badass who wants to have a fucking kid, do you know how many times I've been asked in the past decade to just give people kids? A year ago, I was seeing that 23-year-old, and she's like, I want you to throw some fucking kids in me. And I got scared. I got fucking scared because I'm not ready to do that right now. 5-6 years from now, I might. When she's like almost 30, then maybe. But she was 23. I'm not going to throw fucking kids to a 23-year-old girl and be stuck with her for fucking the next however many years. The one Tinder girl that asked me for my seed, she was fucking beautiful. We would have made a goddamn supermodel. She was so fucking hot. It was insane. And she asked me multiple times, and then it was to the point where, you don't want to date? You seriously don't want to have any kids? I'm like, no. And then she asked me to just donate my sperm to her. And I was like, I don't know. That seems kind of fucking weird. Am I going to get tied to this bitch that way? Like, what's the legal ramifications of that? Am I going to get... So it's weird like that.
What I'm hearing you saying, you also need to see how well they throw and hit.
Absolutely. I'm not, dude, I have dumped women because they're clumsy. Yeah. Yeah, I have dumped women because they're clumsy, for sure. Yeah.
I am clumsy as shit.
Have you seen my children? They're not ugly human beings, okay? They're not. They're no fucking, there's no, I don't create fucking weird, ugly fuckers. It's true. I'm sorry. It's egotistic. I get it, but whatever. Anywho.
Yeah.
All right. We've been recording for a while. Let's do some final. Let me play the outro. I always need to do that. That's my thing. Right? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Okay. We're going to turn it up here. Patrick's getting anal again.
Like, I want to know what those clips are actually from.
Yeah.
If I tell you, you will laugh.
I'm sure I will.
What movie is that from?
It's not a movie.
Oh, boy.
When Trump was reelected, and they officially announced it the next day.
No.
These are serious. I'm not even making it up. These are clips I pulled
amazing.
from accounts. I'll play more for you. Here, let's listen to this. So this is one. What the fuck? That was one.
Oh my God! No! Why?
Those are really from what the next day after they announced that he won. That's seriously the real thing.
What the hell?
My favorite is the what the fuck.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Speak of the devil. Reg just texted me. Let's see what it's about. I'm guessing it's about kids. Who was the guy you went to school with that was a student teacher of mine and played hockey?
Oh, shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Listen, she asks me this every 6 months. I'm like, stop masturbating to my friends. Okay? Of course, I know the guy's name. I just said back to it. Yeah. Yeah. Final words. Let's do it.
Thank you, God, for the Smurf porn.
Comes full circle.
Don't put tariffs on my porn.
Yeah. We still got to dig into this a little bit more. What's up with this porn? I like how she
I think he'll
sends me,
backtrack once he realizes the ramifications of that.
Yeah.
she sends me back, thank you. I'm like, what? He said, you gonna look him up? See how fat he got? He's probably bald now.
Is she on the prowl?
Did she just get married?
She just got married, so why is she looking? Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
what the fuck is she doing?
Wherever she's at, he's probably there, and she's like, God, what's his name? That's probably what it is. Or she ran
I'm
into him.
having drinks with Kristen and Lindsay and needed his name. Thanks. This is the same conversation I've had with her like every 6 months.
Well.
Yeah, I saw her the other day. I congratulated her, gave her a hug. I'm like, hey, good job. You landed a redneck. It's perfect for you.
Does he have Trump flags in the back of his truck?
No, I don't think so. I hope not. I'm a kid. This is Going Deep Show. Till the next one.